Come on, Stormy.
First thing I have to do in the morning, well, besides put in my contacts, is make my bed. I firmly believe that when you have a made bed, everything just feels so much better throughout the day. My Sundays just feel so good when I can look over and my bed is made and that area is all cleaned. I go and I turn on my fireplace and I set the ambiance for the day and I put on some cozy socks. I got these from KJP, I believe. They're toasty toast sweaters. They're so comfy. Now I brush my teeth, I wash my face, get all the dirt off from last night, and then I'm going to try this festive pumpkin turmeric face mask. It's a 2-in-1 radiant polishing face mask, and I really like it because it does have like little gritty type of texture to it, and I put it all over my face and I just lather it on there, and then I'm going to let it sit there just for a few minutes while I do some other things in the meantime. So now I'm walking over to my kitchen because I'm going to drink a full entire glass of cold water. I make it a habit to make sure I drink a full glass and take my probiotic before I eat anything else for the rest of the day. And I've been feeling like I see a difference in this. So I'm going to go sit on my couch and then edit some videos while I wait a little bit and I let that face mask harden some. My dog is so cute, isn't she? She's my little partner in crime. So I'm just editing these videos, which I've been having a lot of fun doing lately, learning different techniques and just watching other people's and see what they do. Now I'm just going to take some warm water and just lightly rinse it off my face. My face feels like a baby's butt afterwards. It really is such a good face mask, and hey, it's pumpkin, so it's festive. Now I'm going to walk over into the living room and turn on my new obsession, the Autumn Jazz playlist on Spotify. If you have not listened to it before, it has all these awesome songs that will put you in the festive mood during the autumn time. You know, there's not really many songs that are for specifically autumn, but this playlist, you know, I'm feeling it over here, does the trick, and it's really good. So I use my Dyson vacuum, I'm dancing around, cleaning up my whole living room and just doing my thing. I love this vacuum so much. If you don't have one, I would highly suggest looking into buying one. I love it. And there's our pumpkins that we carved, and Stormy's just over here watching me while I clean up, and she's comfy cozy. She's so cute. So now it's time for breakfast, and breakfast lately I've been going back and forth between two things. I've been having my oatmeal, which I really liked. I have a packet of the apple cinnamon oatmeal from Sprouts, and then I've been using this unsweetened oat milk, which is perfect for the oatmeal, which I really like. So I try to avoid the dairy for this meal, and then I just put it into the oven, and I let it, the microwave, and I let it cook for about a minute or two, and it has this really nice consistency. Then I add some walnuts just for some texture, and I made this homemade applesauce. I'll put the recipe down below, and I put it on top just to add a little bit of, you know, sweetness and real fruit to the oatmeal, and it tastes so warming, cozy, and delicious. I love this one. Now, I have another breakfast recipe I've been doing lately. It's my pumpkin bagels with the pumpkin cream cheese and then eggs. So I go ahead and I cut my bagel in half. I only eat half a bagel because the carbs are really high on these, and I really wanted to try them this year. I didn't try them last year, so I thought, hey, why not? I'll just eat half. So I go in and get my 2 eggs so that I can start whipping up my eggs to get some extra protein into this meal. So I whisk those with a fork, and I just make them nice and fluffy, and sometimes I add a little bit of milk to it. Just, you can do oat milk, almond milk, whatever you want. It just adds a little bit of fluff to it. And then I'm using this herb de Provence. It's a really nice spice. It actually has lavender in it, and for some reason I didn't realize that when I bought it, but hey, it works, and it adds something different to your eggs instead of just a plain old salt and pepper. So I really like adding this, and I just kind of mix it up to become scrambled eggs into my pan, and then I transfer it over to my festive pumpkin plate. And then my bagel is done, so I'm going to put on my pumpkin cream cheese spread. This stuff is so phenomenal. I can't even express how tasty it is. You don't even need to put it on a bagel. You could just put it on some Ezekiel toast, whatever you want, but it is so yummy and flavorful. The pumpkin bagels don't taste that pumpkin-y, but I add a little cinnamon, and so that is my second breakfast. And I think this is a little more protein packed than my first one, which I like because I try to get in my protein as much as possible in my breakfasts, but sometimes I just want some oatmeal and leave it at that and not have to whip up too many things. After I eat my breakfast, I like to go right into cleaning, so I light my pumpkin apple candle. This is one of my favorite candles from Bath & Body Works, if not my favorite of all time. And then I use my Miss Meyers apple cider scented surface spray. I like to clean on Sundays because it just makes me feel prepared for the week. I do the stove, I clean the dishes, maybe some laundry. I turn on the first football game here because we are a football household. We love football on Sunday, and Ryan and I decided to make these really cute Pillsbury football cookies. I don't love these cookies, but Ryan does, so I thought this would be fun and festive for football Sunday. So he's just over here lining them, and then when they're finished, I put them on this plate, and then I put them over on our little coffee table so that he can have them while he eats. Basically, it's a little snack, sugary snack for him. But yeah, I mean, we don't do too much on Sunday. We really just try to relax and be with each other and, enjoy catching up on TV shows together. And, I sometimes make a new recipe for dinner in my crock pot, but we try to keep it pretty simple. And Stormy just really likes to lounge. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to sit here, watch some football games. Ryan is a huge fantasy football player, so he has his iPad going, the TV going, and I just kind of hang and watch whatever I want to watch. Sometimes I catch up on YouTube videos, or I just watch the football game if the Redskins are on. What do you guys like to do on Sunday? Let me know down below. I love just keeping it low-key, and I get myself prepared for the week. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday with friends and family and getting yourself together, and I will see you guys in my next video.